something we love exploring as we do the great American road trips back and forth across the United States is like the old main streets with like the really cool facades on the buildings. Today we are in Whitefish, Montana, and we're also going to explore. Very popular.
Wonderful skiing in the winter.
Amazing lakes beautiful all around. Summers, so many lakes.
An incredibly beautiful
Just
place.
So much to do, and then we're even going to hit Glacier while we're here. So come along.
We're only like 15 minutes from Glacier, I think, or so. 15 miles maybe.
Yeah, 15 miles.
Really, really close.
Super excited. So come on. We are huge fans of basically all of Montana, Western Montana maybe specifically. It is an absolutely stunning state. There's every like outdoor recreational activity that you could want, and so we love walking down what's Central Avenue, not Main Street, when you're in Whitefish, and then we always love to hit the little public beach area while we're here as well. Whether you're into art galleries or just eating, which is usually my favorite, or antiques, there's really everything here. This corner here on 2nd and Central Avenue has art galleries, paint your own ceramics. Kids are drawing on the sidewalk with the chalk they provided. It's super fun. And we also love all the art galleries along the way. So it's a great way to really just kind of enjoy small town USA. So we've gone in some super high-end shops. We've tried on all kinds of clothes. You can definitely do some great shopping here. And we always end with ice cream in downtown. So the kids are in here picking out their ice cream.
So good.
We even got it in our beard already.
In my beard?
Can't miss the huckleberry.
You say it's in my beard?
It is so beautiful out here. We've been here in June, we've been here in August, and then any time of the summer is phenomenal. And we're gonna have to come back here in the winter and show you skiing next, I think. One of our favorite things to do in Whitefish after we go to downtown is pick up snacks and make it to Whitefish Lake. It has a beautiful spot to hang out, so we are at City Beach. There's a swim dock, a designated launch area for paddle boards. Our shirts come off quick because we're jumping in any second, right guys?
Yep.
Couple snacks and in the water we go. We love it at City Beach in Whitefish, and we've had an awesome day hanging out and swimming. Definitely one you should add to the itinerary in the Glacier area, and we'll show you a couple of our other favorites too.
One of the things that we love doing, especially up in the mountain west, is it the mountain west? Is that where we are?
Yeah.
Western United States, is going to farmers markets.
They're my fave.
It's
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere.
We actually go to farmers markets wherever we can.
Really
and so we get fresh produce. There's always some great handmade, homemade stuff. And we're going to go visit one in Kalispell. Kalispell is a city or a town not far at all from Glacier that when you come and you visit here, you should definitely drop in to check it out.
Don't skip it. And Montana has some of the best farmers markets of any state we've ever been to. So we'll show you around. So the parking in the Kalispell farmers market is awesome. There's tons of it. And it actually looks like a really big market. This is our first time coming to this
It's in
one.
the college parking lot.
Yeah,
Or in the college, college parking.
In the college parking. Here's what we love about summertime in the western states. We passed a car show on the way here. Yesterday there was a rodeo. So there's always something to do in the summertime. So if you're coming to the Glacier area in summer, make sure you look up those events and maybe leave a little bit of extra room in your schedule so that if something pops up, you can just jump in on it. How do you? If you're unfamiliar with farmers markets, you should probably always come a little bit hungry. There's like the Scandinavian Baking Company here. It smells amazing. They're making crepes and apple skewers. I love buying food there. There's always beautiful woodwork and things. So grab a reusable grocery bag to bring along with you because it is very hard to not buy everything. Well, that's how you would see everything.
No. Be smart. So far aisle, back, forth, and then you're back to the direction.
Regardless of the routes you like to take when you're at the market, I do like that this one is like well laid out in aisles, so easy to make sure you hit everything. The kids got so excited we lost them almost immediately, but we have found some very unique 3D printed toys and all kinds of stuff. What did you get?
The frogs.
Let's see it.
They're 3D printed.
And what's his name?
His name is Orangina, and he's got these cool patterns on him. And he's got
Roxy's frog is twerking. Obs.
This is Jimmy.
Love it. All right, let's see what color yours is. Oh, this one's like iridescent. He's so cute. Fairy frogs. This is what every farmer's market needs. Okay, should we keep walking, kiddos, and find a treat?
Yeah.
Whitefish, Montana is stunning. The lake, the downtown area, the farmer's market, amazing time. Not too far from Glacier. Definitely
Farmers Market is in
recommend.
Kalispell, to be fair.
That's true.
To be fair.
There are like 4 of them within a couple miles of each other. On
Well, there's a
Saturdays.
lot of really cool small mountain towns up here.
So one of the things is we were like sharing that we were here on other social medias. I got a lot of messages that were like, no, it's not what it used to be. It sucks. It's all a bunch of city slickers.
And that may be.
I can understand where the like farmers are coming from and they miss like the small town vibe because now you have big conglomerate stores. But there are still a lot of super beautiful, charming things. Go be a part of them so they don't die off.
It is lovely for
It's
a visit.
Beautiful. And don't forget, try Huckleberry ice cream. So,
There's Huckleberry. You can try
Huckleberry
Huckleberry
everything.
anything. Huckleberry
Syrup,
shampoo.
pancakes.
Huckleberry lotion.
Okay.
Huckleberry anti-depression medication. Like whatever you want in Huckleberry.
so
they
everyone's
have
doing
it
what?
here.
Listen though, we have been told that the Huckleberry lotion keeps mosquitoes off of your skin. So we are going to test that theory. We'll have to do a short on if it works or not. At any rate, today's adventure, we are headed towards the West Glacier entrance to
Here's the
Glacier
thing about.
National Park.
Wait, can I say the thing about the Huckleberry lotion though?
Yeah.
So, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a biologist or a zoologist. But what I do know is it might keep mosquitoes away, but bears really like huckleberries.
Okay.
So, I don't know if that's worth the trade if you're attracting
on.
grizzly bears and keeping away mosquitoes.
I get your point, but we want to use it when we go to Colombia. So I don't care if it attracts bears, because how many bears are on the Amazon jungle or on the river?
I don't know how many are in Puerto Rico.
Shut up. At any rate, today we're headed towards West Glacier.
Glacier's beautiful.
Super excited to get back there. So we've been here before. However, super sad because everything was on fire that year, it seemed like. So we couldn't see anything. Like the views that Glacier is famous for were non-existent. So we're super excited to make it back out. Taking a couple friends along with us. We're gonna do some swimming maybe, find some good food. So come along with us while we show you how we spend a day in Glacier.
You're gonna
And-
love Glacier. You're gonna love the area. Like if you can make it out here, it is hard. Like you can see why so many people moved here and how it ended up maybe being a little overrun for the people who lived here. But it is hard just to not fall in love with this area.
I'm obsessed. Now you know you're getting close to Glacier if you're coming from Kalispell, Whitefish, that area, and you come to what is called the 10 Commandment Park. So we'll give you a quick tour so you can see what we found. You kind of can't miss it. It's quite large. Just billboards all the way around. That was kind of a fun stop. Don't worry, you got the patriotism too, because it goes from Jesus to Ronald Reagan. So, you know, just keeping it all in the family there. Now it is a gorgeous backdrop though. Look at that mountain. Yep. We'd heard about it. It was kind of fun to pull over for a second. Yeah, it was you just driving the lake real quick. It's not our city, but fun stuff. As you leave there, you can see on the river lots of people playing. I'm like dying to get in the water, actually. We did bring swim stuff just in case, but I'm so sad we don't have like our kayak or anything. It is a beautiful place to play, but the water is a little chilly up here. We learned that when we were out near Missoula.
What's the air temp actually?
Oh.
We're not too far from the entrance to Glacier National Park. A couple things to know. If you come between the hours of 6 a.m. and 3 p.m., you need to get a permit. They're
Like
not
a
going to let
reserve
you
time.
in without it. So you're going to have to pay your park entrance fee, and then you're also going to have a reservation to come in. If you come before 6 a.m. or after 3 p.m., you can just enter. The road to the sun is probably the most popular part of this national park, and I think we're driving it today actually. And you're going to get absolutely spectacular views. You don't have to hike. You don't really have to be like a big outdoorsy person
There's lots
to
of places
enjoy the
you can
beauty
pull
of this
off
park.
and see.
An elephant training company. Yeah, and so anyway, just make sure if you come, you understand that either you need to come after 3 or before 6, or get online and make sure you get your permit or your reservation so that you can come and that you're not going to be turned away at the gate.
And then the last time we came, we went up going to the Sun Road, and then we decided to go out the east entrance when we left. And that is like a 65-mile around the Horn. Like, it's way out of the way. So just keep that in mind. You might want to backtrack back out the way you came. Because it's all through a Navajo reservation. There are no services. There's nothing out there. It's beautiful, but you're like wanting to grab food and stuff when you finish up, go back out the west entrance. We have made it into West Glacier. It's a cute little area before you get into the actual gate. There are places to eat, markets, you can get water, sunscreens, things like that here. You're in the West Glacier area. If you're waiting till like the time is up so you can go through at 3 o'clock without a reservation, you'll see a lot of that here. So it gets very, very busy between 2 and 3. And then everybody gets in line to go together. So we're moving our way slowly into the entrance.
This takes you to the Going to the Sun Road, and it looks really busy, but it's moving quickly.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's going to be insane in here or not. It's a Sunday. Our kind of thought was that perhaps if we came now, a lot of people would have left to get back, from the weekend.
People with real life responsibilities.
Didn't know how busy it might be, and so we kind of decided to try Sunday afternoon. But like you say, the line looked really long, but it's definitely moving along just fine. And yeah, nature out here to enjoy.
Plenty of nature.
On Airbnb.
Yep,
Yeah.
there's a lot of properties you can rent in West Glacier.
And it says that the river's
When you get to the Ranger Visitor Center station, there are nice bathrooms, but one of the things we love is there are water bottle filling stations everywhere. So bring your hydro packs and your refillable bottles and not have to run around with plastic, but it's super available water all over the park. And they even have a charging station. Isn't this so nice? When you get to the station, the ranger station here, if you have kids, if you don't know about the junior ranger program the national parks have, we're able to do them even at Ellis Island. We've been, I think everywhere has them free except 2 places charged for them. But they get a booklet, they fill out all the information, you do some of them on the trails, you do some of them at the visitor center, and the kids have a ton of fun with them. Do you love junior rangers? He's running around looking for answers and then coming back to fill it in. They get super excited. It gets them really invested in where we are, teaches them a lot about what to look out for while we're here. So this one will include looking out for bears, all that. And then at the end they get a little badge of their own where they turn it into the ranger. So it's a super fun program.
So we're on Going to the Sun Road. We're going to take it to Logan Pass, which basically takes you to the peak. And that's where, like she was talking about before, if you go out down the other side
Yeah, you
and
keep
you're trying
going.
to come back to Kalispell or West Glacier or Whitefish are going to be a long ways away. So definitely come back the way you came down. It's a 30-mile drive. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're driving past Lake McDonald right now, which is where you see so many of the photos with all the colorful rocks and the amazing.
It says colorful. It's like the pinks and purples, and they look like so unreal. But we stopped there last year. We'll stop on our way down. But they legitimately are that color, like in the water, the purples. That will take your breath away. We'll show you. So cool.
So we're gonna continue up. This is definitely one of the most popular things to do here. You can get off. There is a lot of backcountry opportunity available here. There also is a shuttle, so if you end up getting a reservation, we love using shuttles in national parks, actually.
Yes, they're so efficient. And then you're not driving, so you can look out and keep your eye on what's going past.
And so the problem we have is the last shuttle runs at 4:15 and we're already 3:45. But if you do get here earlier with a reservation, I would definitely recommend hopping on a shuttle, not fighting the traffic. It'll make a whole bunch of stops that you can get off and then hop back on. It's free. It's part of the national park.
And they run how often?
So I think it said starting at 8 a.m. runs every 15 minutes or so.
They're very efficient and very reliable.
They're also usually very eco-friendly. You'll see a lot of electric or natural gas powered.
And some of the parks you have to use them. Like there's parts of Zion you can't get to without it. Bryce Canyon had the shuttle we loved there.
Bryce?
Yeah, is that where the
no, Bryce
were?
has a great shuttle.
Yeah, I love Bryce's shuttle.
Bryce has a great shuttle.
So, we definitely, the Grand Canyon too. So it's definitely a great option. They are resurfacing the road right now or doing some kind of work on it. So it's a little bit bumpy, as you can tell by our filming. But they do that work at night so traffic can flow through during the day. Definitely recommend roll your windows down and catch a breath of the air because it is magnificent.
The air smells so clean. You get that nice pine scent, and it's just definitely, it's a reinvigorating place.
Is a little tight coming around these corners. You just take it easy. We're about 9 miles from Logan Pass right now, and this is where it really gets kind of after Heaven's Peak. Is that what it was? Heaven's Pass on the Loop Trail. A little bit tighter. So we are getting the most spectacular views. The sun's hitting a little bit, whitening out our background, so you don't get to see it so much. But hopefully you can get a little glimpse of it. The road is not too busy, actually. We've been pleasantly surprised. So Sunday, it's about 4:30, and it is stunning up here. Still a little bit of smoke from fires out yonder, but such better views than the last time we were here. Definitely see why people go like absolutely cuckoo bananas for this place. It is unreal. You get to see it. OMG, you did it! You did it!
There you are.
Then we get these super badges. It'll be so great on your fanny pack.
No, we gotta put it on our pants.
No! Oh, there he is. It's a squirrel.
Oh, crap.
That's a 5-mile round trip hike.
So this is one of the best marked out areas in any park we've been to. Everything is very simple to read, to show you everything you need to know.
The signs are clear, they're in good shape.
Yep.
A lot of them we've seen are like all faded and
old
it's hard to
and-
read
yeah.
anything.
Like we said, you are in bear country, but they update these. Keep an eye out for you. When we were here the last time, in the evening, there were bighorn sheep all around here, so definitely you can keep your eye out for all sorts of animals, but it's stunning. There's the money. As we walk further, we got up here. We got a little goat friend walking around. Kids are loving that. And we brought our binoculars, so if you have some, highly recommend.
This trail is for goes to the lake. It is stopped about 1.5 miles up because they've got a lot of bear activity over there. So you're not going to be able to go all the way up. But it's incredible nevertheless. Got tons of water coming down in the spring runoff. Snow right here. And it just continues down. The views are spectacular. We came up on some mountain goats here. Look at how cute the baby is. Looks like they're just having a snack. Getting some water. Guy's got a lot of hair on him, doesn't he? Okay, let's keep going, guys. I think we're almost there. This is the Hidden Lake overlook we got up here. It's about a 1.3 mile hike. The payoff is absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. Weather's perfect. There's still glaciers and snow. Amazing views. How was it, guys? You think it was hard? Not bad, huh? What just happened, Cairo?
Right there.
Those goats walk right in front of you?
Yes. I could touch the big one.
You know better not to, though, huh? But you totally could have, huh?
Yeah.
Those goats were very close. A little too close, I think. What do you think?
I think it would have been better if what the goats just came up and let me pet them.
Let you
That's
pet
what
them?
I think.
Maybe we need to go to a petting zoo.
Okay.
As we make our way down from the Logan Pass Nature Center, back the way we came, we pulled off here at Red Rock. This is a beautiful spot to see the river. It is incredibly calming. It smells magnificent, like the most clean air. So there's like little benches you can look out, and then I'll take you around to the other spot.
So wet.
Look at that watercolor. And a great little swimming hole.
Mom, we will come to Peru.
I'm gonna fall off the mountain doing that.
Okay.
Yeah! Yeah, buddy! Yeah!
I was so surprised.
Go, Red!
Yeah! Yeah! We're not totally sure if we're gonna be able to get to it because a bunch of the parking is blocked for road work. But we'll see if we can get a good glimpse of Lake McDonald here. Oh, of course, as soon as I turn my camera. We'll try to get a view for you through the trees because it is absolutely stunning. There is like a lodge loop, and we probably should have pulled over there, but there's parking along the side, easy access, and we can't go there because of this road work. So trying to find another spot, but we'll figure it out. Within the park, you can go, this is Apgar Village, there's ice cream, there's restaurants, there's camping, all kinds of stuff here.
It's right at Lake McDonald.
It's right at the end of the lake. So we're gonna try to get some pictures of the lake, but the weather is fast turning, so maybe not.
Fast turning.
So Apgar Village has a boat launch. It has a place you can jump off the docks here when boats are not launching. Some silly kids are doing that. I think I might freeze to death just thinking about it right now. We went from a beautiful, lovely day to white capping. But definitely you could spend 2 full days in the park, or 1 full day. If you came in before, you need reservations at 6 a.m. Make sure you pack a lot of food to keep up your energy because there's a lot to do. We've had the most beautiful day in Glacier. We've loved all of it.
Wonderful day.
Swimming and hiking and wild animals and beautiful, breathtaking views all around. We're headed out to find some dinner because we are starving. But hopefully this helped you feel a little more confident planning your trip and to remember that the park, as amazing as it is, there are other things to do in the area, so don't rush your trip here. If you have a couple extra days that you can get into Whitefish, get into Kalispell, go see Flathead Lake, there are so many beautiful things to do. So go and do all of them, make the most out of your time in Montana, and we'll catch you on the road again soon. Drive around Flathead Lake, roll up our window. As you drive around Flathead Lake, this lake is enormous, enormous. There are a bunch of places to rent paddle boards or jet skis. There's boat rentals, all kinds of things for playing on the water. But even if you just get to one of the spots with like a little public swim area and jump in, the crisp mountain lakes are an experience that you should definitely have while you're in the Glacier area. So whether that's Flathead or Whitefish, or I think there's like 4 other options nearby.
Red Rocks is where we swam in Glacier,
Yep.
which was amazing.
Yes, we had an amazing time jumping there. So if you're into swimming, if you like water, definitely make sure your Glacier trip includes plenty of time enjoying the cooler mountain water. It is an unreal color of teal blue no matter where in this area you get in the water, and it is so worth the